Hello, welcome to Bridger Creek. Today we're sitting right in front of the bridgers. We're going to be looking at some key fluvial concepts. We're going to be looking at sediments, supply, and transport capacity. Also going to be looking at erosion versus deposition thresholds. So, in thinking about sediment supply, we need to get that sediment from somewhere. Right now I'm standing in the outside bank of Bridger Creek, which we refer to as a cut bank. You can tell it's a cut bank due to all these materials underneath this eroding away and this relatively high velocity. This sediment is being eroded away, which is the supply. We're going to take a look into a point bank over there to see where it's being transported to and deposited to. So, welcome to the inside bend, or what we refer to as the point bar. In this area, using the orange test, we see a low velocity. Compared to before, this ball is moving relatively slow. We're going to be finding finer silts that are deposited in here, along with some clays and some finer sands. It creates an equilibrium, right? So it's cutting, it's depositing, it's going to keep meandering and doing this effect, right? So that's where this balance comes. Erosion and deposition thresholds. Right here, we're in a different cut bank on the stream. To move any of the rocks in here, we're going to need a higher velocity than what's already being given. So, see if I can grab a big rock out of here. That's not the smallest big rock in here, but we're not going to be seeing these move unless there's a major flood event, you know. And as we move into the middle ground here, we're going to be finding more gravels being moved by this velocity. And as we move even farther in here, the velocity keeps going down as we come in away from this cut bank. We're going to be finding things like sands. As we're in our highest velocity area over here by the cut bank, that's where we're going to be able to move our biggest, cobbles. And as we move in, that threshold is only going to go down to where we're able to move smaller and smaller and smaller as velocity decreases. I just lost my earbud in the stream. We're back at the point bar here where velocity is the lowest. And we're not going to find any big cobbles here, big gravels, unless it's from a major flooding event. But we see this long point bar come out away from this cut bank that meanders right into it. And we find this muck, right? Silts, clays, some finer sand. To be deposited in this area, we need velocity to be the slowest because those silts will keep moving until the water slows down, right? Bridger Creek, everyone. Bye.